Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Copper Owl, bringing you a review on the Nerf Cinder. Well, a Nerf Pro Cinder, to be exact. So, I got this at Ross for $7. Yeah, there were two of them. And I thought about buying both, but I've been told that some of the cinders don't really work well. And after doing my conclusive tests and everything and all that, I have discovered whether my cinder is good or not. And I'm proud to say that it's actually a good one. So I got lucky and all that. So this is going to be a review on a good version of the cinder, not a poor quality one. Okay. So the cinder came with this 15-round mag and 30 darts. I have since lost most of the darts because I did not realize how strong this thing was. It uses it uses 8 AA batteries. I thought it would use 6. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm firing it at my door. The darts bounced and actually slid past, like, it went through my hair. Like, it just grazed me so slightly. And it did that several times. I just stood there and kept firing. But yeah, I was being nicked by this thing. I was so surprised at how far it went when I tried it outdoors. Quite a surprise. Also, it's a lot louder than I thought. See if I can play the national anthem. Okay. But anyway. Also, I didn't know this locking mechanism. I didn't know it was locked. I thought it was actually like really bad. I couldn't get the mag in. So I forced the mag in. And I was like, oh, that was supposed to be off. But anyway, let's get on to the review. So, the FPS actually surprised me because it was 141 feet. I thought it would be like 90. It was like, okay, that's really good. That's very good. Forget if any of my other blasters could do that, but that's really good. And the darts didn't fishtail or come out sideways. They came out perfectly fine. Accessories, this doesn't come with any accessories. Unless you count the thing that covers up the stock. Sling attachment point. It technically does have a sling attachment point in that it has one right up there and right there. But I'm not going to put a sling attachment point on something that could be removed. No matter how strong it is. Like, you're bouncing around with this thing. Eventually, this thing's going to come off, especially the more you use it. Though it's pretty on there, it kind of has a bit of a stringiness to it. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. And it needed like a proper sling attachment. If you're going to go pro Nerf, give us proper sling attachments. So those are bad. Comfort is weird with this one because one, it's a bullpup. There are pistol caliber bullpups in existence. It's just really dumb because the idea of the barrel is with the bullpup is supposed to make it a rifle have an SMG profile. And they're having the same performance of a rifle. Well, with a pistol caliber weapon, you just need the freaking SMG. That's the point of it. So essentially, you're turning into a bullpup pistol caliber weapon is essentially a pistol caliber carbine. But pistol caliber carbine's already compact as it is compared to a rifle. So it's uncomfortable that you got such a small thing pressed up against your shoulder and all that, and there's no cheek rest and everything, so there's also, sometimes I brush up against this, but not really, but it's like a thumbhole stock kind of feel to it, and I'm like, well, Nerf, why didn't you go practical with it and just give us a pistol grip? Because doesn't the freaking pump action one have the pistol grip insert? So what can I use like this and make it into? It would be a plasma rifle. No, it's not a plasma rifle because now it's a bullpup, and it's just why. And I thought, oh, there has to be some greebling in the barrel to cause the dart to spin. No, there isn't. It's pretty wide, so the dart bounces off. It doesn't spin. There's nothing that causes it. So I'm like, it's like it's best used like a freaking plasma rifle. You just hold it out. Okay, that's how it's best used, just like the freaking plasma rifle, except it's not automatic. But I guess that's the point. You're supposed to guns akimbo it. I did try some stocks out, and I even gave it the red dot sight attachment on top. I think the best stock for this thing is this one from the Modulus Demolisher, because it has the cheek riser. Let's see if you can see it. Am I? Yeah, it has the. I'm in the process of cleaning everything. This shelf is too big. So, but yeah, you got the cheek riser, so it's actually a bit more comfortable, in a sense. And you can aim down it, but you don't really have like an aim down sight or anything. And also, since it's Pro, why don't we have more tactical rails on the darn thing? All that. I like using the flashlight with it though. I think the flashlight works pretty well with this one. The red dot sight didn't work at all with it because of how the height over bore, the length of where your face is compared to it. So it looks pretty good with it. So yeah, comfort wise, it's like you just gotta hold this thing out with your arm. It's like it doesn't ergonomically work like a proper bullpup. I think this thing looks pretty cool. I like the color scheme. It's the perfect sci-fi looking thing. Maybe if you get rid of this, you could just use this as get the mags in all black. You can definitely use this as some kind of prop. I think it looks great. Profile. No one's going to confuse that for a firearm. Tactical points only has one in the stock attachment point, but it actually works pretty well. You could use the rocket launcher. I tried it, and you can't finagle it onto it. So I'm going to say it's okay. Mega, no. Internals, I don't know what this thing looks like internally. Moddability, has anybody even modded this thing? Has anybody? I don't know. Now, practicality. Well, your guns akimbo it. The mags aren't that expensive, though I think they've stopped selling them because I think they're no longer going to do the Pro. But these are proprietary. Okay, you can't use other mags. Everything. They were straight mags, and you could use. That was one of the biggest mistakes Nerf made, making proprietary mags. Because if you could use other mags with it, it would have been far more versatile. But I guess they wanted to keep up their profit margins and all that. So, but as a powerful, like half-dart blaster, it's pretty good. It just better things on the market though. Like there's that Dart Zone one. I saw it in the stores. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy it unless I find it on sale and all that. But I have that pistol one. I'm like, the pistol one is like just as good, and like it uses angular mags. They fit 12 and all that. So it's like, I mean, these have been compressed for a while. I think I should fire these off. I have this hat. They do the same thing with guns, but it's like with guns you don't have to worry about that. But it's like with the toy you have to. But yeah, the practicality is that it's not bad. It's just there are better things on the market. Price $7 is good. Okay, don't pay full price. This thing is like $30, which is like for a pro blaster. That's not bad actually. That's pretty good price anyway. Results. Okay, we got 5 on the OK. So it really is okay when you think about it. It's put this away. It really is okay when you think about it, because it's just it does what it needs to do. It's just a pro pistol blaster and everything. It fires well, assuming you get a good one. The price is decent. It just has the proprietary mags, so you got to buy those mags. But they were on sale at Walmart for $1, so it's not that big of a deal. They come with 15 darts, I believe. Came with 30 darts, pretty good. Hits hard and all that. And you can use accessories on it. So it does what it needs to do. $7. It's a good price if you want a pro blaster. But again, better things are out there. Far more practical, designed things. Where did I put my marker? Oh, great. And all that. Where did I put the marker? There it is. So it's a novelty. Sad to say, because I really enjoy it, and I probably will not ever buy another pro blaster because I have this one. So, whoops. Chair squeaking. Well, thank you all very much. Wait. Thank you all very much. You all have a nice day by the book. Thank you. Bye-bye.